Okay, so we're going to look now at NoodleTools. NoodleTools is an amazing resource for you to use to understand and learn more about whatever you're researching. It's going to help you organize that information in one location, one source that you can be creating citations, you can be creating footnotes, you can adding images, you can store actual research so you remember where it was that you looked for that information instead of having to go, what website was it that I was on? This allows you to keep it all in one nice little place. So we're going to go to Noodle Tools. There it is. All right, this is Noodle Tools. So you guys are going to be logging in. You already have accounts with your school account. So click Google or Clever or Office 365. Remember, both of these are the same login. Okay, so it's going to be it's going to be your school graduation year, last name, first name at iusd.org. It's going to be an email anytime you need to use for Microsoft or for Google. All right, so as you can see, I already have some projects that I've already done in NoodleTools. Yours is going to be empty when you open yours up, but this is what NoodleTools is. You're going to see it does have your name in here. And you can notice there's like a lot of different things that we're able to do. Right now, we happen to be in the project section. So let's go ahead and create a new project. You're going to enter the name of of whatever it is you are working on. So in my case, I'm going to put gardening. Okay. Now, citations. I know some of you know a little bit about them. Some of your English teachers are starting to talk about them. There are three different typical styles of citing a source. So that would be in the bibliography, how it looks. It'd be inside of your documentation, how you actually cite that information. It will depend on the citation style that you're required to be using. MLA tends to be more for regular research. APA is going to be more science-based. Chicago Manual, I really don't know. I'll have to look more onto that. This English is not one of my things that I've taught in a very long time. So those are things that I will learn more about if you would like me to, or you can learn more about and teach me. And then you'll notice right here it says citation level. So what is it you're really looking for? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do MLA because that tends to be what is expected for school. And then because we're just starting out and I'm not looking for you guys to really be searching all these different manuals and documentation. I want you to look into the internet. I want you to talk to your parents. I want you to, if you have books about it, because obviously we can't go to the library. We can't go and get more information, but you can research. You can look up news articles. You can look up videos and movies that have been created. You can look up Kindle books if you have a Kindle to read. You can look at ebooks. You can look at historical documentation. So there's lots of different sources online that you have all this access to. So don't limit yourself to Google. Don't limit yourself to one article. That's not going to work for this. Limit yourself to as much as you possibly can do. Okay, you are limitless in this project. So please, 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 please research, listen, learn, find more. Don't limit yourself to one source. That's ignorance. Okay. We don't want ignorance. We don't want just one piece of knowledge going, this is the answer. No, this is the answer because I've looked at 14 different sources and all of those sources say this is correct. Okay, that's valid. That's valid. You've now completely verified what the information is and it is correct versus taking one person's source and saying this is correct. Okay, so I'm going to do gardening, MLA. I'm going to do starter. If you want to do junior, more advanced, go for it. And then I'm going to press submit. All right, here it comes. It's opening up. Now we have all of our project information, and you notice now these options are open. So next we're going to be talking about the dashboard. But first, don't forget, you need to make sure it has your name. And if you are wanting to do a different project, you just go back into projects, and you could always reopen this by clicking on it and continuing where we're going to be starting next, which is dashboard.